Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Hello farmers and welcome back to the Pacific Northwest. We're over here by the pig, or the hog barn I should call it. And we are getting ready to put down a shed actually. Where do I want to put it down? I don't know, anywhere is a good spot. But I think right there is a good spot. Let's build it on up. I spent a little time clearing out the vehicle shop, putting vehicles where they kind of need to be, kind of putting some things away. We need a shed over here for just a couple pieces of machinery. One, the Big M, which we might actually be using today. I don't know. The money situation, as you can see, well, we had $5 million. I just spent $20,000 of it right there. But this placeable area is starting to get a little snug, but it's going to be fine. I do have a little corner piece over there. We are probably going to buy some animals today, like sheep, and maybe some chickens as well. But I've been buying some vehicles. I jumped right out of the wall and glitched right through it. That's fine. So the sheep pen, I've been kind of busy with that. That's a cow pasture. Sheep pen's up here. I'm new to the area. How you doing? Yeah, come on, jump. Jump. There we go. So I do have the wool pallets up here. I got 10 of them. So that's 100,000 liters of wool. And we can buy sheep today because we do have some bales I kind of forgot about right here. It's not going to be much, and we can go ahead and buy the animals because they're not going to die because it's not seasons. So I got our flatbed here, our Voltra, getting ready to load up, and yeah, we'll take care of them right away. But since I was at the cow barn, pasture, well, I'm going to say barn and pasture a lot for no apparent reason. I got the tankers over here, milk, water, slurry. But at the shop, we also have bought recently, let's see, our slurry sprayer, digestive sprayer, whatever you want to call it. 2 weeders, one for the north, one for the south. And that is pretty much it. Like I said, I've been kind of moving things around. We do need to place another shed down. I was thinking of where to put it, and I thought I was going to put it here. Almost got run over by a car. But I think we are going to come over here. Let's jump on. I know I'm jumping around a lot to begin with, but we have a lot to do. This is a bigger area away from the field. So let's go ahead and we'll put a shed down right here, hopefully. And we need quite a big area for sheds. I do like Alien Gym sheds, but the problem is we need a lot of bays right here. So I think we're going to go with what I have on... where is it? I just saw it a little while ago. I was looking for it. Hang on a minute. I'll find it, maybe. I may not have that mod activated in this one. Well, any hoozles. Maybe I'll hold off on that one. Where is that shed, man? I'll have to look in to see where that shed is. Okay, it's not a big priority for sheds right now, but, trying to have some fun building things. So we have like I said, we got $5 million in our bank account. Well, we had $5 million. So the town owes $50 million to investors, plus the 5 extra we have to spend freely, if you will. I'm trying to jump into the Case Quadratec. There is our Seadrill. It's ready to rock and roll. I brought it up here with the Case tractor, obviously. And the Case tractor is up here because we were huffing and puffing with a T8 trying to cultivate these fields. So we're going to get this guy started right here, if I can turn. and put them on a hired worker. Oh yeah, 16 miles an hour, much easier. Much easier. So I do have the truck parked down here, the Volvo truck with the animal trailer on here. Parked it across the street because, like I said, I was trying to buy things and it kept saying, I need more space at the vehicle shop. No problem. We'll just ride over these curbs. No big deal. So over the bridge and through the woods to the livestock market we go. We're gonna go buy some sheep. Little Bo Peep. How many sheep are we gonna buy to start with? I think 40. We'll just start with 40. And that would be good because we don't have much food. So earlier I said we might use a big M today. We might cut some grass around the grass field and put that into our haymaker. But we'll see how far I get today. There's just too many things to do. Just way too many things to do to start the day. That's the bank. Wait, that is the livestock market. It looks different than it used to. Looks way different than I remember it being. Oh, I know why, because I had the chicken mod, so yeah. I had sheds up for the chicken mod. It looks like I can drive through now as well, which is good. So sheep. So there's 4 different kinds of sheep, so we're going to buy 10 of each. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, yeah, I could have done math. Come on, Peanut. 10, yeah, okay. I was trying to see the total and figure it out, so yeah, now I got to go up to 30,000 with these guys. I'm hoping I can fit 40 sheep in here. I don't know if I can or can't. And now the black ones. Yes, so we can. Confirm. I should have 40 sheep in the trailer. So time to head on up to the sheep pasture. Let's make this farm starting to look a little bit alive by putting some livestock somewhere. Yeah, because none of our fields have grown just yet. Wait, that's a sawmill? No, wait, what? Wow, it's like I've never been on this map before. Oh, yeah, because I turned around and came out the sawmill. Yeah, see? The little tiny things that are different on this map from 17, and plus I haven't played on it. You know, I did a little bit for the preview series, but I didn't really drive around too much to get used to all the new things. This road I'm very familiar with, although it's changed just a little bit as well. I remember flying up and down this hill when there's snow on the ground. Good times. The sheep are probably not the most comfortable back there rocking and rolling around that corner. But they'll survive. So once that Case Quadratec finishes cultivating that field, we'll get the T8 going on putting down some wheat. So yeah, we're going to probably buy some chickens up while we're up here as well. Put them in there. Like I said, we have a little bit of food in the silo that I probably could use. I probably shouldn't, but I'm not going to dig into the XML file. That guy just hit my trailer. How rude. Yeah, I'm not going to dig into the XML file and just try to delete all of the seed and grain that's in the silo. These sheep will be very happy to finally get to where they're going because this ride has been probably too rough for them. Not much further sheep, and I actually do not know where I gotta unload them here. I am going to assume I want to say it's here because when I come here, I think I get the open animal dialogue. So that might be where I got to go to unload them. Which is going to be kind of tricky to get my trailer in there. Does that trigger it? Wilson. Oh yeah, okay. Just want to make sure I'm activating my trailer and not the livestock market. But yes, this should be it right here. So we should have 10 of each going in. And there we go. We have our sheep. I was hoping this mod, I mean, a lot of people were giving this a lot of stars on the mod hub that I was getting it from. Alright, so let's just go into our animal dialogue. Make sure I do have 10 of each. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So let's come over here since we're up here. And open animal dialogue. Is it 10 of each I should buy or 20 of each? I think we'll go 20 of each. So I'm going to do this. So give me just a moment because it's no fun watching me sit here and click this forever. So I took care of the chickens. We got 30 of each chicken and one rooster, one happy rooster. Brought the animal trailer down. It's parked somewhere by the vehicle shop next to our beet harvester and all that crap. I'm just parking over there for now. But, of course, now the sheep do require some water. So we're down here to get the water tanker, which is conveniently right in the middle. And we're going to bring it right up there because there is a water storage facility right up there. We'll fill that up. And while that's filling up, we'll get in the Voltra and load up those hay, I think they're hay bales, into the back of our flatbed. Yeah, the weeds have already made an appearance, so I think I'll get the... is that a Fendt? I think we bought a Fendt, the Fendt Vario 1000, yeah. That's more than enough horsepower to pull that weeder for sure. Got to make sure our fields are in tip-top shape for quite a few harvests, and if we can't keep them, then we're not doing a good job because there's not that many fields to deal with. Yeah, I'm hoping that we do have enough fields to do what we need to do to start with. Just going with animals and only 3 big fields and 3 small fields could be rather tight, but we'll see how it goes. That's why we got the extra $5 million in cash. If we need to, yeah, we'll purchase more fields, but right now, no. And if we do purchase fields, it'll probably be fields up here in the north rather than down there in the south. Even though we got the cash to buy those fields, we'll probably start with the smaller ones up here. I am already thinking, because I'm taking this road quite a bit, we may need to smooth it out and pave it. Because we're going to be coming up here quite a bit, I'm sure. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and fill that. We don't get charged for this water, do we? No, we do not. So we'll let that fill up. Yeah, so there are our 30 chickens per, and the 1 rooster. And of course our 10 sheep. Let's pop on over to here. And it begins. Now, it's been a while since I've done bales. Now, this is a pallet fork we're using, but it's all good, right? It's all good? You satisfied? I mean, it works. Don't hit the beautiful flatbed. I'm not good at judging how far over on a flatbed or any vehicle for that matter. When I always do bales, I'm like, I can't reach the other side. Then I go put it down. It's like, oh, I'm over way too far. Yep, so these are definitely hay bales. So hopefully these can hold out until our grass field really gets... it's going to take a couple days for the grass field. We are on slow. And I'm trying to push the other bale off for some unknown reason. Yeah, see, I've been using the autoloader more times than not, and actually on Mercury Farms, we're just using the loading wagon. So it's going to grab all of these, or what I can grab. So I'm not really good at this anyways, and plus I'm rusty because I haven't done it in a while. So I'm not going to stack it like a pro. And really I don't want to say I'm in a hurry, but I kind of forgot about the Case tractor. He should be cultivating a field, and our T8 should be seeding a field. No, no, no. Ah. Yeah, my hand-eye coordination is not doing so well. Nope, get out there. There we go. Wonder if I can flip those two over and get them upright. Not like it matters. I'm not going far with them. Then they're going right into the food trough for the sheep. I'm pretty sure the sheep are going to take all of these. I don't know, will 40 sheep take that much? I really don't know. Alright, see if I can do what I want to do, which is hook this one and then just, like, push it, that one up. And then we'll flip this one over like that. It's almost like I've done that before. Just not in a while. Actually, I'm having flashbacks now when I started on 17. I remember the grass field that was over there a little bit, where I loaded up square bales in the back of a trailer. That flatbed trailer that held 30. I think 30 bales, and I did them all manually, and I didn't do that bad of a job. Alright, so we'll be back to grab the Vulture in just a second, so let me get everything. I should strap those in. Yeah, they're glitching a little bit, but you know what? Close enough. Oh wow, look at that. I just pulled right up, and I don't have to unload them. It actually accepted them right from there. 20,000. I had 8 bales at 4,000. That should be 32,000, but it took all of them. Oh well, that's fine. They're good. They should be good for 10 days now. Yep, they're good for 10 days, so I don't have to bring the Vulture over. I was wondering, like, if I bring this over, will they just, like, unload? There are chickens, and you're probably saying, dude, where is the food? So this guy, we're just going to park here for now, because mostly he's going to be here for the pallets anyways. Okay, I do see where the water trough is. Yeah, you just go right ahead. There's nothing more than a truck and a trailer here. Looks like the pasture may have put down a little bit too much into the road, but that's fine. Did they get all they need? Perfect. So the sheep should be good for 10 days. I don't have to worry too much about grass right now. Let's get that guy shut off. Come over here. Nope. Yep, there we go. Let's bring him right on over to here. Now the other third field I may not get to until the next in-game day, but we definitely want to get these fields up and going. So sir, you can get that cultivated right away, that'd be great. Let's hop into our T8. Come up here and grab the Seadrill. And let's get some wheat into the ground. I need to buy a trailer for up here. Yes, we got that trailer right there. You know what? I may actually use that right when we get done. And take I think we got a little bit of wheat. Wheat and barley. Yeah, I got like 20,000 liters of it, so we'll use the little tractor and trailer to feed the chickens. We can put that cover down, and yes, it is a pink Seadrill. On my channel long enough at this point, you realize I grab weird colors. What the heck happened there? It's almost like because I have the mod that the cultivators can expand the fields. It's almost like the cultivator expanded the field when it shouldn't have. We can take care of that with the landscaping tool. It won't cost us too much to put that back to grass. But all these 3 fields that we're going to start with up here are going to be like wheat, barley, and oats for a while. Just to get the straw. That's basically what we're doing it for. And the first few times we do harvest the wheat, obviously that's going to go all in the storage for the chickens. And then the next time, like the oats and the barley, that'll be for straight up sale. But I do need to buy, looking around that tree, I am. We're going to need to buy a trailer for up here. That little trailer that we got is not going to quite cut it. But let's do a little bit of a time lapse here, because my voice is getting kind of raw because my mouth is getting dry. And plus you get to see me do some seeding. Now that I'm almost done seeding this field, I just realized I forgot to put some lime down on this field. So before I go ahead and set them off on a worker over there, we'll go grab our spreader and spread some lime down, which won't take us too long, but we will have to fill it up. And I probably should check to see if that field needs it as well. I should be able to lime it, even though we just seeded it. Go ahead and check the stats of the fields, because I kind of forgot. Yeah, this field needs lime. This one does not. And this one will once we plow it together. So let's go ahead. We'll just park this right over here for now. Turn back around. I should have, yes we do, okay. It's like, I should have a spreader up here already. I still need to buy spreaders for fertilizer. Wow, I didn't back up even close at all. And I also did turn the time speed up to ×5. I think we're pretty well settled now to where I can do that. I was just trying to make sure we get all the fields planted in the first in-game day on here. Is it this one here? Always get confused. Not fertilizer. No. Nope. Hit the escape button too many times. Come on. Alright, now we need some lime. So, we got 2 of our animals situated with the chickens and the sheep, meaning that we bought as many as we're probably going to buy. Now, 40 sheep. Am I going to... Is it going to be... Every 4 days, I'll get 4 sheep, I think. The way it'll come out to be. Let's see here. Where's the sheep? Yeah, so it should be every 4 days. Every 4 days, we'll get 4 sheep. Which is fine because we don't have the food probably for more sheep. Although, I think the food trough took more of the bales than it should have, but that's fine. Those were free bales that's sitting there, so we'll take them. And like I said, the sheep should be good for at least 10 days, and by then, we should be pretty set on hay, I would assume. Because I should be able to mow the lawn. Yeah, mow the lawn. I should be able to mow that field at least 4 times. And technically, I should be able to do it every, 5 times, but we'll just say 4. And who knows how much grass and / hay we'll get out of that. It's a pretty big field. And since they're only taking 20,000 liters, yeah, we should be more than good. So by putting the lime down, technically I should be able to spray some fertilizer on it right away, but since I don't have this a spreader, but that won't be in today's episode anyways, because in the next in-game day, since our field's just barely turned, we won't have nothing to do for at least 2 days because we just planted them today. Alright, how's that case tractor getting along? Yeah, so he's going to be pretty close to being done by the time I'm done here. Yeah, need to repaint, not repaint, but re-landscape that piece of land there. Not quite sure what happened there. Cultivator should not be on it, allowed to create fields, so who knows what happened there. But we'll make sure we go up and feed our chickens when this guy is seeding the field right next to us. I could just use a Vultra, but you know what? That little tractor is there. We're going to go ahead and use it just for fun. But hopefully by the time we leave here and go back to our farm in a couple days, I don't want to say we'll have a good foothold on the farm, but it'll be a really good start. And hopefully the hired workers that we got around here can watch the farm for 4 days and not have any issues. I'll make sure that when we leave here on Wednesday that the farm is really in stable condition and they should have no problem handling it while we're gone. But as they know, I'm not more than a text message away when I fly back. And the good news for us is always the town's going to be paying for our plane tickets back and forth, so I don't have to worry too much about that. And we're still talking about how I'm going to get paid. Bill said don't worry, he'll make sure everything's taken care of. And so far he has. I just hope, because we're missing time on our farm to do work here. At first he was talking about, because he talked to my previous boss saying 10%, but I know he talked a little bit about that, but I've been talking to him and saying, well, we can do something different. So we'll see how it progresses along here. Let's go ahead and park this up. Alright, let's go back and get our seed roll. And he can start seeding the field that's being cultivated. With some more wheat. And then we'll go up and feed the chickens so the chickens can start reproducing and making some eggs. Now, from what I've been seeing, every time I start a farm or a chicken coop, it's almost like the chickens really don't produce eggs well the first day. So I'm not going to be too concerned if they produce or don't. Alright, so the sheep. We got 1 liter of wool. Perfect. So let's hop into our Ursus tractor here. Putt. Let's turn all that stuff off for course play. It's a 30 horsepower motor that's in here. And since we don't have a grain trailer up here, we'll just have to use one that's left. So I want a grain trailer up here. We're not going to use the 90,000 liter one. And I'm not going to use a Joskin one either because I always use that, it seems like. So we're going to try to find something different. Apparently I'm not under the spout. Oh no, it's an articulated trailer. Am I not? Maybe. This is a modded trailer, obviously, and I'd never really tried it out. I just did it for scenic looks. Either the trigger is too far low. Alright, so it looks like we might be buying a trailer already. Let's go ahead and put this guy over here. Yep, that's not working. Maybe that's why the guy, the last farmer couldn't do so well. No, that's the wrong button as well. Let's go in here and let's look at trailers. Let's see here. That holds 45,000 liters. I mean, it's a trailer I don't use often. I wonder if the Valtra can pull that. Yeah, then we're gonna get that's too big for up here. I mean, the Joskin is probably the right size, and then we go down to lower end. Yeah, so let's we'll go ahead with this one here. And Michelin wide tires. All the vehicles I'm doing Michelin tires just because. So the AgroLiner 45,000 liters, that's good because in the future we'll be merging these fields up here. So we could be getting that much out of there. I'm hoping this guy can handle that trailer. I think he can. Looks like he's got the correct attachment on the back of the tractor. And I really forgot how much horsepower this thing had. For a small tractor, this horsepower is actually pretty darn good. So probably to wrap up this episode, we're just going to come on down here, grab this trailer, and go feed the chickens. I got to check for the sheds that I thought I had. They're modded sheds, Alien Gym sheds, but I got some of them, but I don't see the one that I thought would be in there. Kind of like the one I use on Mercury Farms, but maybe that's not in the mod. So I'll have to look into that. Because we need like something to park like 6 to 8 vehicles in. So I need like a 4 bay double door. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. But Bill should be at the bank today, actually. We haven't bothered texting each other back and forth. He knows I'm here. Obviously, he sees the equipment being moved about. He sees the fields. I'm pretty sure he went around looking. He's probably taking pictures with his phone and sending them to the investors saying work is being done. So yes, this trailer will hook up to the Valtra. And the Valtra seems to have, of course it's empty, seems to have enough get up and go for it. We'll really see when we start going up this steep hill. And the train, we do have use of the train if needed. So that's good to know. I don't know if we'll be using it or not. The way the setup is going to be, I'm not sure we will need it, but you never know. I did use it, the train, at the end of the FS-17 Pacific Northwest series. I was transporting some grain around, and I thought the cars would hold more grain than they do. I mean, it's not bad. It's 120,000 liters, which for a base game, that is pretty darn good, because what's the biggest trailer that's not a modded trailer that holds, what, 60 or 70,000 liters? So that's what, 80% more? But since I had a 90,000, well, actually, wait a minute. In FS-17, I think my trailer was 200,000 liters. Yeah, I had a 200,000 liter trailer. Yep. Going up the hill with 200,000 liters. Yeah, that Volvo truck was saying, excuse me, sir, but that hurts. There we go. Now I can access the silo. Give me some wheat. So the grain that's in here looks pretty good. This is what the other farmer had, and he disappeared. Apparently, some people around here were saying he went to Hawaii. Now, if you remember, he had the surfboards inside the house, so I guess he went to Hawaii, and I don't know, where did he get the money to go to Hawaii, because the farm was not doing that well. You know what, I should be taking the dirt road, but let me tell you, this dirt road, yeah, we're going to have to talk to Bill and see who the local people are to pave a road through here. Smooth it out a little bit, because, like I said, we're going to be taking this road quite a bit. Now, if you remember, whoa, there is a huge hump there. Did not see that. So, this trigger for the feed trough for this chicken modded thing is very, very picky. So hopefully I can get it. Alright. I may have to make a jump cut here because it took me a while before to do it. Well, I'm back here to pick up the shovel bucket, and I just realized I probably should lift the pallet fork up there. And I might as well leave the bucket up there. Because that's where we're gonna be using the pallet fork and the bucket, is just up there. And I thought about putting a small shed up here before, but we got so many sheds down here with open terrain to use them. You know, it's not going to be that bad to drive the Valter back and forth every day to clean out the animals, or every other day, or when they need, or to remove the pallets. But we are getting the bucket because I dumped the wheat on the ground in front of the sheep's pasture. I could not get that trigger to work. So I do have the modded bucket on here that will hold 6,000 liters. And it looks like the Valter does not like 6,000 liters. I'm going to need to wait for this. Yeah, the Valter cannot handle that much weight. It's all going wrong. Ish. Let's see if I can just grab a little bit. Just to get it started. I mean, can I use this trigger? I mean, if not, we did get it to work before. So I don't think any of it went in. Animals, chickens, nothing. Alright, so that's why, alright, oh man. Give me some moments here and we'll get this squared away one way or another. Alright, if you don't succeed, try and try again. So I gotta wait for the back of the Vultra. Kind of like we do on Mercury Farms for our... is it the Deuce Farm? I gotta wait for one of my tractors on the Mercury... Boy, I haven't been away from my own farm. I don't know what I got over there. Yeah, so... It seems to be working out well for 6,000 liters, although you can see I probably could have gone with a little bit heavier weight. So I decided this trailer right here, because it has the little door in the back. And I think when I was doing our preview look at the Pacific Northwest... wait, can I hook up a trailer to the back of this weight? Or is that not possible? Alright, that seems to work. I remember, I think we were using the trap door, so I'll have to see if that works. I am noticing, like when I park vehicles here, the traffic is having some issues. It sees me in the road, so it doesn't want to go around. But let's get the heads-up display. Tip side back, no. Tip side grain door. Tip side left, tip side right. Oh, tip side grain door. So that's the back. There's a little door in the back. So hopefully this does it. But I remember I had a hard time finding the trigger before. Bingo, bango. And that's what it's looking for. The little trap door is what it needs. So that's all good. That's all we really need. I also got the Fent down here. He's starting to weed our fields. I want to get it done hopefully today before the end of the in-game day. I may finish this after I get done recording just to... because if we sleep through the night, I don't have anything with roll crop tires on it except for our sprayer. And I don't want to have to use the sprayer if I don't have to. So, yes, they have food. They're all set here. We'll just hop on out here. Eventually we'll do some landscaping around here, make it look a little bit better, but you know what? We've turned this town around already and put it mightily in debt. Yes, the wool is spawning into our pallets. I was wondering what it, it's a new mod. I really haven't tested it out, but everyone says it works great, but I haven't tried it with these pallets. I didn't know if it would spawn new ones. This mod alone, if you didn't use pallets, I think it said it holds 27 pallets. And let's see, in-game pallets hold 1,000 liters now, but these hold 10,000. So, yeah, if we fill up all those, that's 10,000, 100,000 liters of wool. So, you guys do your thing. Start producing some wool. It's funny they got straw in here, but yeah, this is a really nice mod. It looks really nice on the inside. I guess that's where you shear them, I guess, and clean them. It looks really nice. I'm still going to be looking for a hog barn / pig barn. If one comes up before we buy pigs, we may swap it out. But yeah, we're pretty much all set. I think our TA is also done seeding this field as well. So as for the in-game day, we are just about done here. Other than the Fent is weeding the fields down there, but up here we're pretty much done. I do realize we have a grass field right there, but I'm not going to bring my Big M up here and mow that. We are just going to go ahead and plow those fields together and put some wheat / barley in there. But as we just saw, we only had to use a little bit of... Whoops, wrong side. Whoops, there goes the silo. There goes the shovel. There goes the Vultra. I'm on the wrong side of the silo. Turn around here. Let's put it in back in here. Yeah, so that mod there requires a trap door. Can we switch that up? No, wait. Come on, switch it up. There we go. Make it go out faster. Yeah, so the fence done down there. But, yeah, we're going to wrap it up right here, guys. After we put our equipment away. So we still need to buy a couple more sheds. One for down there at the big field. Maybe 2 sheds, because I do have quite a bit of equipment. We have plenty of sheds up here for our equipment, so we don't need to put one up here. We do need a working a repair shop down there, and we will hold off on the DEF fuel pumps until I need DEF fuel. I think that's what we're going to be doing. But for right now, the farm is looking, you know, we're getting there. The problem is now we just got to wait about 2 days before our crops are even ready. I guess while I'm blabbing my mouth, I could come on down here. We'll grab our Fendt tractor and get them started on another field. That way I don't have to use any herbicide. Yeah, we got all this equipment here and no place to put it yet. So I need to go find out where that shed is. I want to use the same shed as I'm using on Mercury Farms. I thought that was in the mod pack, but I'm not seeing it, so I'll have to see what's going on there. Either I'm just missing it or who knows. But that is going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always, and I'll catch you next time on the Pacific Northwest. But until then, have a good one.